And here is the second last race of our third heats of today. We've got Jerome Phillip on pole, Oliver Clark alongside, followed by Jake Yanagisawa. Fantastic name. Archie Forber on 4th, then Thomas Glide on 5th, and Benjamin Southgate in 6th. Following them, Christian Brooks and Thomas Byrne, then Mick Banner, Brandon Matchell, Alex Doddington, and Vishal Patel. Unlucky number 13 for this one goes to Caelan Burbridge. Hopefully it's not unlucky for him. Followed by Thomas Massarella, Daniel Hackett, Ty Stansfield, Jordan Brown, and Alex Johnston. Following them, Cameron Davey, then Lucas Ellingham rounds out the top 20. Followed by Scott Smith, Harry Torpey, Alex Keens, and Joshua Torpey. Having your brother up behind, you must be a bit nervous. Then going to 25th is Hugo Gilbert, then Oliver Henwood, Mason Weir, Nathan Armis, Christian Liu, and Harrison Pugh. And then finally, filling out the grid on their lonesome is Martin Auger in 31st. Here we go. X30 seniors come across the line to start the race, and we're looking good for this one. A lot of jostling in the mid-pack. Looks like someone could make a good move of it around the outside. And they almost do. Almost 3 wide down the back straight. Moves to cover the inside, does the 74 though. That's Thomas Byrne. Some squeezing going on into Christmas, but no crashing. That's good to see. Just as I say that, I did see someone getting a little bit tangled, but I think they were able to untangle themselves before getting into the braking zone, which they have done. They've all just about managed to get through. Okay, they have indeed. We love to see it. Still, oh, just as I say that, oh, it's going to be a big crash, 95. Luckily, we got the tyres there on the Marshall post. The 95. That's Vishal Patel as well. One of the guys I was literally saying, watch out for him. And he's going backwards into the Marshall post. That's not where you want to be, Vishal. Not where you want to be. But yeah, hopefully he can try and claw his way back up as we've got, oh my goodness, someone, that was the 304, was it, of Alex Johnston, nearly coming across the front bumper of another kart and getting swiftly spun around, but it didn't happen. As we see there, number 15 getting dropped by 2 karts. That's Benjamin Southgate. Started this lap on in 3rd position. I think he might have dropped down to 5th there. That's Thomas Byrne and Thomas Glide overtaking him. So their little pack of 3 completely turning on its head there. So you see them coming through. How fast these karts are. They're just mental. Absolutely no fear from all these drivers. It's fantastic to see. All doing a fantastic job. Look at that. We've got 2x2x2. Going into the final corner. That's an interesting place to make that one stick. But he's made it work. 88 getting squeezed out wide. That is... doesn't say I have an 88. I don't know. Let's swiftly move on from that one. Oh no! 80 rides up 72. That's Jordan Brown going over the top of Alex Doddington. Getting squeezed up into each other there. Luckily, both of them kind of coming away unscathed and able to carry on, but maybe just losing a few positions. As I've got to shout out Lucas Ellingham again. Oh, before I do that, here's a replay. Just getting tangled, up and over you go. And you're able to carry on. Thank goodness. But yeah, lost definitely at least 5-10 positions there. Again, I've got to give a big shout out to Lucas Ellingham in the 99. Putting in great pace. He moves up again that lap up into 6th position. But here we look forward to, that's the 74 and the 75. The 74 goes for it. That's a move for 2nd position from Thomas Byrne. Moving up past Jerome Phillip. Thomas Byrne with some serious pace. The fastest man out there by quite some way. Doing a 45.4 the last lap. The man he's fighting against, a 46.2 was Thomas Glide behind. And then a 45.9 from Jerome Phillip, who has now dropped behind him as well. So clearly Thomas Byrne on an absolute mission this race. Just has to chase down Archie Forber now in the lead in number 14. I'm sure he backs himself to do just that. Go across the line, start another lap of this race. Got those 3 kind of the lead, kind of slightly spaced out. And then Thomas Glide, Benjamin Southgate, Lucas Ellingham just behind in 4th, 5th and 6th. As this is what we look to. Lucas Ellingham has actually passed Benjamin Southgate now for that 5th position. And now he's chasing down the 65. Chasing down, he's gone for it, sorry. Past the 65 of Thomas Glide, and Lucas Ellingham moves up into the 4th position, sorry. Really putting in the pace, isn't he, today? Moving up the field swiftly, concisely, professionally. Very nicely done from Lucas Ellingham. Yeah, quickly making his way up through the field. think, or see as he goes through the timing screen now, it looks about 1.5 seconds, I would say, from my eyes. Yeah, just under 1.5 seconds between Jerome Phillip in third and Lucas Ellingham in fourth. But Jerome Phillip doing a 45.6, Lucas Ellingham doing a 45.3, and was battling traffic. So I have to watch out what happens there. Here we've got 3:04. That's Alex Johnston pressuring Brandon Matchell for the 7th position. We got 5th to sort of 8th or 9th, I think it is, in this pack. So some lovely, lovely close racing here for the X30 seniors. That squeal you can hear on the mics on the track. Love to hear it, love to hear it. So here they go around the boot. It's an opportunistic move, not quite from the 3:04. Thought he could do it on him, but not going to happen this time around. Let's look at that, like 4th, I think it was 5th to 9th, just came across the timing screen on practically exactly the same time. As there you can see them, up at Christmas. All in just a massive pack. Someone sitting up the inside there. That was the 3:04. I think on, yeah, the number 15. It's Benjamin Southgate. And then, who's that following him through? That's the 82 as well of Christian Brooks. So Benjamin Southgate dropping from 6th to 9th in a few sections of corners there. He's not going to be too happy with that one. And as I say that, Jerome Phillip is now only 7/10 in front of Lucas Ellingham. But also, I was just about to say, the guys at the front are very close as well. Number 14 of Archie Forber. It's only about 2/10 ahead of the 74 of Thomas Byrne. Thomas Byrne with some fantastic pace as well, lapping the exact same lap time as Thomas Ellingham. A 45.06 for Lucas Ellingham, then Thomas Byrne doing a 45.07. So very, very close between the two of them. Very close on pace, the two fastest out on track, and the two pressing on for the lead of the race. Lucas Ellingham about 3 seconds back though, so unlikely that's going to happen with a minute left to go in this race. But Thomas continuing to pile the pressure onto Archie, who still, all credit to him, holding out this lead. Both doing a very similar lap time there. You can see Lucas Ellingham employing human DRS. I'll get my words out in a minute. Employing human DRS down the front straight, trying to chase down that 3rd position. But we're still looking up here at this battle for first. Looks like, I was about to say, looks like it's going to happen. It is going to happen. A dive for first position from the number 74. That's Thomas Byrne. Up the inside he goes and takes the lead decisively. No response to the number 14 of Archie Forber. That's just yet, though. Just yet. Don't count him out. Don't count him out. We still have 3 laps to go, I believe. These cars are pretty quick, doing 45-second lap times. 44s if you're Lucas Ellingham. My goodness, a 44.9 from Lucas Ellingham last lap. That's half a second faster a lap than Jerome Phillip, who's ahead of him. So yeah, it'll be 2 more laps to go. And I've said that Lucas Ellingham has indeed passed Jerome Phillip for 3rd place. There you go, you can see he's already pulling a gap away from him. So he's going to be slightly frustrated that Byrne was able to get past Archie Forber so swiftly, because it means that he isn't able to hold him up for too much longer. And we would imagine that Thomas Byrne is going to start to move away from Archie. But as I say, don't count Archie out just yet. He's definitely holding on his rear end. But Lucas continuing to put in the pace. 2.5 seconds behind Archie in 2.5 seconds behind Thomas in first over that last lap. And as I say that, we go on to the last lap of the race. With Lucas Ellingham still 2.5 seconds behind. So unlikely he's going to be able to challenge on this final lap. Still put in a brilliant performance to move up into 3rd position. But so has Thomas Byrne, to be fair. Some great pace from him. Really, really good pace from him. X30 Senior, just putting up the previous grid. Yeah, my goodness. Lucas Ellingham started 18th in this race, and he's up to 3rd. Thomas Byrne started 7th, and he's in the lead. So both those two drivers putting in incredible performances. We've got some changes further down. Thomas Glide has dropped down to 12th on that final lap. Frustrating for him, losing 4 positions. But Thomas Byrne wins the number 74. Great race from him. Archie Forber follows in 2nd position. Lucas Ellingham in 3rd, doing some fantastically fast laps, with a 44.95 being the fastest lap of the race. And Jerome Phillip in 4th position. Brandon Matchell in 5th. And Christian Brooks in 6th. Alex Johnson in 7th. Jordan Brown in 8th. Caelan Burbridge in 9th. And then Nathan Almis rounding out the top 10.